Here we have Humble Warrior, and this is a super adorable 15 three-hand, 6-year-old thoroughbred gelding by Mohayman, who I've not had a Mohayman before, but that's a Tappet line, and I've had lots and lots of horses through Tappet line, so I feel pretty familiar. I actually, sort of hilariously, I don't really like direct Tappets, but I find that once Tappet is once removed, so one back in the pedigree, they are all lovely and it no longer matters. So just a funny little aside. Anyway, he's 6 years old. He ran 38 times. He made $148,000 at the track. He actually just ran 12 days ago. His last race was on August 14th. So he's only been off the track for a few days since he got here late last week. And this is his very first post-track ride. He's sort of been hanging out for a couple of days because I got a whole bunch of new horses in at the same time. So I've just been whittling my way through my list, getting everybody's first rides done. And so this morning he was up and he could not have been better. I mean, this horse is just as cute as a coconut. His face is so adorable and he has this big old forehead and it's just, I love big old foreheads like that. And of course he's beautiful and his legs are spotlessly clean. There's not a hair out of place. He has good feet. He's just a really cute little package to look at. Not only that, but obviously, I mean, he's super quiet. He's easy to ride. He's very naturally round and soft, super soft in his jaw. And here we're just having a little conversation, trying to figure out the contact, the softness, finding some give across his top line. And he's just so willing and happy to give it a go. And at some point here, he really does get it pretty good. We're having some sneezing. Yeah, so, oh, nope, I thought we were getting it, but we were sneezing. So much sneezing. But, even as he's just kind of halfway there, he just has this cute little expression on his face. He's happy to do it. He's listening. He's trying. And right about here, yeah, this is better. So here he sort of really gives this feeling of more coming through and he really gives a great feel. He's a great size. I think 15.3 is like the perfect fun size. It's a very comfortable size for most people to sit on. You're not going to feel intimidated by that. And then not only that, but he's a very quiet type of horse to ride. You have to use your leg. I'm doing a bunch of clucking. It's not difficult to get him to move forward. Like he's willing to go. He has a great work ethic. However, you have to put your leg on, which is a safe, comfortable thing for most people. Most people don't want a horse that is always motoring and needing to be convinced to slow down. So asking for the canter, of course, he really doesn't understand the aids for one lead versus the other. So when we were going to the left, he picked up the right lead a couple of times. I didn't want to get into a big fuss about getting the lead, so I sort of cheated here. And I got the left through a change. He has a really nice canter, super balanced, rhythmic, very easy to ride. I think he makes a really cute package. And because I always get these questions when I'm riding the little bit smaller guys. So yes, he's 15 three hands and I'm 5'9". So I'm a pretty tall, big person and I'm certainly not that skinny riding a 15 three hand horse. And I actually love it. I think it's like a really fun, easy, safe feeling size. I would prefer 15.3 over 17 hands plus any day of the week. He was super professional about, all the things. Great at the mounting block, no sass or drama about going by the gate in either direction. Totally understands his job. And he's actually really even. I would say that maybe the left is a little bit more his naturally strong direction, but maybe just by a smidge. And this trot work here to the right is really cute. Felt great. He certainly, as the ride went, he got it more and more, which you would expect and hope for. And by the time we were going to the right, he just sort of felt like he clicked. He was in the groove. He understood. When we have contact, we want softness. And it's really just like maybe a pound of pressure in each hand. very little. And he's just in an egg butt snaffle with a peanut here. But I really like this here. It's very steady in the contact. He has a soft expression on his face. He's not worried. He's not stressed about anything. He's just sort of happy to cruise around and do all the things. So, as life would have it, and is always the case with green horses, they make you look foolish. When we went to the left and I asked for the canter, I got the right lead. So now I'm going to the right. I'm going to ask for the canter. So, of course, I'm going to get the left lead. And that's just the way it goes. But actually, he gave me a really cute little left lead transition. I left it in here because why not? I think it's good to see what they do. It's not always the right answer, but it's an answer. And it's a cute transition. Oh, I thought I was about to ask him to canter. There, I lost his left shoulder just a little bit going by the gate. A little bit of lean. But really cute here. So he steps into the left canter. He has a really balanced soft canter. Both leads, both directions. Counter canter or true canter, it doesn't matter. Really cute there by the gate. Really straight through his shoulders. And then what a great red lead canter transition that was. Excuse me. I was so happy with that. In his other canter transitions, I'm not complaining or nitpicking at him. This is his first post track ride, so it's all fine. But in the transition before that, he took a couple of bigger trot steps before he found the canter. Not crazy. I've certainly had horses that want to big trot into the canter like all the way around the ring before we find the canter. He only took 3 or 4 steps, so it's fine, totally acceptable for a first post track ride. But that last one that he just did to the right, that was just so correct. I put the 8 on and he just immediately stepped into the canter without changing the size or the rhythm of his trot. And then not only that, but the canter is so balanced. He stays really soft. It's just nothing not to like about it. And this time, when I went to the left, I pretty much stayed in half seat, just sort of getting to know him, letting his back get warmed up. But then to the right, he felt very in the groove and comfortable. So I stayed sitting to the right, and that was no problem. Yeah, so there you have it. That was a great first ride. I'm thrilled with him. I think the horse is totally adorable in every way. Easy, amateur friendly. He could really go on to do anything. And just as cute as he is, his personality is equally lovely.